Hi, Marsai. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Congrats on your new film, Paw Patrol the movie, and all of your recent success, awards, and you're doing your thing out there. Just many congrats to you. Even on little, being the youngest person to ever executive produce a movie, I have to say that. Can you tell us about your character Liberty and her role in helping Ryder and the team to keep Adventure City safe from this Mayor Humdinger who has gone rogue?
Let me just tell you, while I was filming, humdinger was the worst word ever. I could not say it for the life of me. So when I just say mayor, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Got it.
So yeah, I mean, Liberty is just an amazing, wild spirit. I mean, she is just down for anything and is super confident in keeping her community safe, which is Adventure City. So when she realizes that the new mayor just got elected isn't such a good person to dogs, now Liberty is like, we need someone to come and save the day. And she calls the Paw Patrol, and she is just a big fan of them. It's like me with Beyonce. Like she freaks out about anything that the Paw Patrol does. So I mean, it's so cool to see the adventures that they take, and there's just so many layers to the film that I love so much.
hmm And what originally sparked your interest in the script for Paw Patrol the movie, and why do you think the brand is so loved outside of this infectious theme song?
Yes. Well, what actually interested me in the film was probably the most simple reason is Paw Patrol. I mean, I was like, oh yes, sure. And knowing that I was gonna be a new character, it was a time for me to just kind of just build something from the ground up. I mean, usually we already have our like distinct dogs, not distinct, our actual dogs that are like a part of the Paw Patrol, but having Liberty being a new character and somebody that nobody has seen before, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to play somebody like that, or somebody play a puppy like that. And
Yeah.
no, it's so exciting. And wait, you had a second question connected to that. What was it?
Oh, just why do you think the brand is so loved by fans?
Oh yeah. I think it's so loved because of all the messages that it brings to the film. I mean, not only that it talks about how important first responders are, but in a pup form, it talks about the true meaning of friendship and having a team that supports and loves you and is super loyal. And even at that, Paw Patrol they're super heroic in their own way. And no, that definitely shows young kids out there that if you have an amazing support system and somebody, or even like a group that you love, like y'all are unstoppable, you know? So
Yeah, yeah, that was kind of my next question. As far as she's got her squeaky wagon, she's crashing events, she's monitoring the subway. So there's just tons of lessons in going for what you want, and she's this self-proclaimed Paw Patrol member. She envisioned it, and it's back to you and your acting. You have this magic that happens when you're doing voiceover or acting. Fans love your voice and your wit and your originality. When did you first discover your humor?
oh, that's a good question. When did I discover my humor? Honestly, I feel like I've always been funny in some way. My parents are super funny. Like, I don't know how they got like that. They're so silly. So I think being around such a comedic family has definitely helped me in trying to find the funny, find my funny. And then with that too, being on a comedy show, like like a sitcom for about 8 years, definitely gets a kick out of you. So
Mhm. And even with Chase's journey of, going through this trauma and fear with Adventure City, we see that in real life with, even with the Olympics and what's going on with our athletes. And, how do you feel self-love plays a part in that? And you mentioned persevering, but, as far as your definition of self-love, how important is that to conquering these fears and, picking yourself back up?
self-love is so important. I mean, it connects to self-care. I mean, you have to do things that make you happy and make you feel good, because no one wants to live a life of things that you don't want to do, or things that you can't do that you're still working on. It's difficult and it's hard. And you got to just do things that make you happy to build up your positive energy, and just taking care of yourself first. It can be mentally draining doing something that stresses you out all the time, or doing whatever. But I think if anything, life has shown me that anything is possible, and that you can work for whatever and get money the same way if you're just having fun as well, So no, I would say self-love is everything, and it all starts with taking care of yourself, and that's the true meaning of believing in yourself.
Definitely. And is there anything in the movie that is different from the series that fans can expect?
Oh, I guess me.
Yes.
Different. Yeah, so there's new characters, and with the star-studded cast, I mean, we have Tyler Perry, Kim Kardashian, my sister Yara, Yasha Hida, gotta say the full name.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's just super exciting to see all the pups come together and just doing what's right.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a little rivalry in the film. I have to ask you, are you a cat person or a dog person, or?
I am a dog person. Cats scare me.
Yes, they can be scary. And what can we expect next from you? You have your company, Genius Productions. So what's next for you, and what can we expect?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things happening right now. We have so much down the pipeline, which I'm very excited for you guys to see. But at the moment, we have Saturdays, which is a show for Disney Channel, and it is so amazing because it not only touches on roller skating, but it touches on sickle cell, which is a big thing in our in the Black community. So I definitely wanted to shed a light on that. And it's a good show. So, and then with that, we have Blackish season 8, the final season, and we are filming that as we speak, like at the moment, and it's just very bittersweet but very exciting. With that, we have Amari and the Night Brothers with Universal, and Step Monster also with Universal, and just so much more, so much more.
So much more, yeah. Is there a genre that you'd like to work in that you haven't as yet?
I would say sci-fi, or even with that action. I love, or action sci-fi. I mean,
nice. Well, we're looking forward to it. And again, thank you so much, and congrats on everything, and wishing you the best on your future projects.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thanks, Marsai.